So I've arrived at Hay, nearly 500 kilometres, and I've driven through South Australia, Victoria and into New South Wales. And this is a room where I'm staying in the pub. Nice old pub, and I'm just going to a nice comfortable bed and a good shower and a bit of a rest up. So this is the old pub where I'm staying tonight. Just typical old pub. Very nice, mind you. Just a bar. Lounge room. Looks like you can eat in here as well. Nice place to eat. So that's the old pub there. And this is the main street of Hay. Not a lot to see. It's a small town, kind of in the middle of nowhere. Some nice old buildings though. This is the Hay Post Office. Come into the small towns and you find all these beautiful old buildings. Quite nice. I'm not sure what this building is here. Just have a look. Oh, it's the Department of Industry. So it's a government building. It's pretty cool. Old sheep. There's a lot of sheep here in this area. Marinas.
I'll just read you some information about this statue. It says during the 1920s and the 1930s, Mrs. Susan McGruff regularly led mobs of sheep across the bridge over the Mullumbimby in Hay. She used to lead a mob of sheep, 10,000 sheep. 10,000 sheep she used to shepherd around the place. That's crazy, isn't it? The 1920s and the 1930s. So obviously she's a very famous person.
And this building is the Hay Shire Council building. Sitting there reading a book. So I'm basically at the end of the town. Another hotel, because this was the only place travellers could stay many years ago. There was no other options. It's just looking back down the town. And those big trucks rolling through. Pass a lot of those today. And yet I find myself at another river. It looks like I've been travelling a long way following the Murray River. I'm not sure what this river's called. It's very typical of the creeks in Australia. And when it rains, these rivers just flood like crazy. Again, just walking around, having a bit of a look. Relax my body after being on the bike for so many hours today. And I'm just having a bit of a walk around this river area. I don't want to go far because it's too tiring. I must have travelled 400 to 500 kilometres today. And you can see how desolate Australia is when you start to travel some of these roads. From Mildura to Hay, there's not much in between those two places.
This turntable was part of the first bridge in Hay, which was built in 1872, but not officially opened until 1874. The turntable allowed the bridge to swing, offering paddle steamers passage through the bridge structure on their way up or downstream.
And again we have some more painted silos. I'm getting quite a collection. What's your name?
Les Lewis.
This is Les Lewis's shop, and this is his dad racing the old bikes.
500 Jap.
A 500 Jap. That's
in a Hagen frame.
wow. That's so interesting. So much history in these little places, isn't there?
Yeah.
Let me stand on this side so I'm not looking into the sun.
That's the bike there that you're looking at in the window.
Right. And that's the bike you raced?
I raced that on half mile circuits in Victoria and South Australia.
That's fantastic, isn't it? Yeah. So you got a real passion for motorbikes still, or?
Yep.
You still riding?
Yep. I just bought a new 890 KTM.
Did you?
Yep.
KTM. Well,
my 70th birthday present to myself.
Well done. Well, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, that's a great.
That's another famous bike. That belonged to a gentleman by the name of Ray Owen. That was based in Wallen in Victoria, multiple Australian champion and just nearly every form of fucking motorbike sport, I reckon.
Amazing. Amazing. Look at those old bikes, hey? Simple engines and...
That's a Bull Taco, that one.
A Bull Taco, okay.
Yeah. This one, this is what I collect. So, I collect this sort of thing. I've got.
Oh wow, the old, let's
Suzuki.
call them the Japanese classics.
That's a Stinger. 125 twin cylinder Suzuki.
I've never seen a Stinger in my life.
Never seen one?
No, that's...
Oh God, you're missing out one of the little treasures.
My first motorbike that I ever had was a GT 250.
Yeah, yep. That's a 1966 YL 100 Yamaha twin. I can't take the credit for doing it up because I didn't. I bought it like that.
Oh, so do you own these bikes?
Yeah. I had a shed full of the bastards.
My goodness. Wow.
I have.
I'm impressed.
How long are you in town for?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
What time are you leaving tomorrow?
8ish, 9ish.
Right. If you're hanging around at 9 o'clock, you want to go, happy to take you around and have a look at them in the shed.
Would you walk me around from here?
Oh, we have to ride around. I'm about a kilometre or two.
Oh, okay.
If you wanted to, that's up to you, of course.
At what time?
Oh, yeah, about 8:30 my wife gets here. It's up to you, that's your mate. That one belongs to a bloke by the name of Gary Chasemore.
Right.
In Victoria. That's a TZ Yamaha motor, that one.
Right, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'd love to come.
Probably about 20 bikes around there.
20 motorbikes in your shed.
Oh, 5 in the house.
Oh, 5 in the house.
Yeah, I've been given two rooms. I've got some more to go in there actually.
You're one of those true believers, that's for sure. That when you've got them in your house, that's the ultimate, I think.
That's about having a good wife.
Oh, a good wife. Well, I've got a good wife
An
too.
understanding wife, I think.
We need those. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Thank you very much.
That's
Appreciate
okay,
it.
Sir. That's not a problem.
Well, this is Les's man cave, and I got to tell you, he's got everything here. I wish I had a cave like this. This is pretty awesome. He's a serious bike person. Look at that old girl there, eh? Is that the race bike?
That's an RS125 Honda.
Wow,
1988, that one.
that's fantastic, isn't it?
This one here. Take that crash shots, but quite, it's actually a very, very clean little 125. This one.
You can't be too careful with like things dropping on them.
Hospital bed, great workshop benches.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is. They'll throw it to the tip.
And did you just put a ramp on it to get it up? Or
Yeah, put a ramp on it. Yeah, that's what you do, yeah.
man,
Just put a ramp on it.
that's the most brilliant idea I've heard. Man,
Yeah, they'll throw them out.
who would have thought?
That's a 1972, I think it is. Original paintwork on it, on the tank. Original back tire on it.
That's the original paint.
Yes, that's the original paint.
Man, is that ever in pristine
It has
condition?
not been touched.
Wow.
It's been raced, as you can see by the back tire.
And what size is that?
It's a 250 Kawasaki
250.
A1R.
They must be as rare as
1960, 67?
67, yeah.
Yeah.
They must be getting rare. Look how immaculate again that is.
It is now. You should have seen when I bought it.
Yeah.
It was literally a barn find.
Wow.
Literally a barn find. As you can see, it was just a rust bucket. Literally a rust bucket.
That's amazing.
That's that little stinger you said you've never seen.
Yeah.
Have a look at this.
I've never seen.
You've never seen a stinger. That's a stinger.
All right. Oh man. That is a beautiful classic little bike.
They are a beautiful little bike.
Because
yes.
this is all the rage now. The Scrambler, retro Scrambler.
Yeah, yeah,
And this is like a,
Probably what they class as a street scrambler.
yeah. And what size engine? 125?
125 twin, yeah.
And what year?
69, I think.
Mm.
I think it's 69.
Wow, that's lovely. That is so nice. So, do you ever, like with the two strokes, I used to have so much problem with the fouling of the plugs. Did you
The early
find?
model ones did.
Mm.
So it's just a matter of tuning them properly, really, working them out. That's sort of, this fouls the plug, this fucking, yeah, it's 50-year-old. It's allowed to, I reckon.
I remember I was always on the side of the road pulling my plugs out, cleaning them and putting them back in again.
I reckon that, I believe a lot of the problem was back then was the oil.
Right.
It didn't mix properly with the fuel. Like the oils today, you just pour them in the fuel and they just disperse.
Yeah.
You don't have to really shake them. Where the old ones, if it was pre-mixed, you had to shake the crap out of it.
Yeah.
And I reckon the oil pumps were a little bit inaccurate. They tend to pump more than they should have at times.
Right. Yeah. And then just foul your
That's
plug.
what it is.
Yeah.
What it is, yeah.
So Les made the find of the century with this bike, and it was in a barn, just rusted out. And he paid $10,000 to buy it. But when he's fully restored it, which is going to take him a little while, isn't it?
Yeah, it's taken me a while. It'll be worth about 30 grand.
Be worth $30,000.
That's going to cost me a lot of money.
Yeah, true. But it's going to be a museum piece.
Bullshit, it's going in my lounge room.
That's right. I forgot about the bikes in the house. Yeah, no, that's really cool. Oh, well, listen, thank you very much for talking to me today.
It's
I really
okay, mate,
appreciate
not a
it.
problem anytime.
And really, your dad taught you all this, didn't he?
Dad and a gentleman by the name of Charlie Edwards.
Yeah, and you followed in his footsteps.
Yeah.
Amazing. You're probably the last of the generation now, too.
Last one of my family.
Yeah, it's a bit sad, but
Yeah, it is.
anyway, it's been wonderful to meet you, and I thank you for this opportunity.
That's good. Glad to meet you, sir.
I didn't go to this side of your collection.
200, 180, 125, 90. All twins.
Yeah.
All got the original paint on them. Every one of them. It's brilliant. It is.
So this is what happens when the kids leave home?
This is what happens when the kids leave home, yes.
Oh,
Exactly.
wow. Oh, was that called the Hustler?
That's a Hustler, yeah.
My mate had a Hustler, and I was riding
beautiful?
it. I was riding it, and I had an accident on it, and went down the road. I didn't do a lot of damage, but nice.
That's that was another barn find. It was a rusty piece of shit too. I bought it.
It is. This is
Seat's
beautiful.
not sitting on that properly, but I've had the seat off the wind tinkering with it. That's if you don't know further. Anyway.
Yeah, that is beautiful. That brings back memories. Now, is that original colour? I haven't seen. No, I didn't think so.
Mate did that up for me. He wanted this. I said, I don't care. You just paint it whatever you want it. Just didn't want it original. It was something. I wanted something different.
Yeah, these are great. These are lovely. You got some lovely motorbikes.
Even make soil.
They should.
Kawasaki, Yamaha, and Honda.
The mongrel.
Yeah, and Bultaco too. Actually, yeah.
Right. I can see you've really got a passion for these races, though.
Yeah, I like road race bikes.
Yeah, they look beautiful.